Today, Van decided not to sleep because he was waiting for the letter. Today is Saturday, and every Saturday, someone left the letter in front of her house. She saw him last week, and she's still in shock that he's alive. She wants to meet him for the one time, and today she is waiting for him. She looked at the time, and it was the time he left the letter last week. Half an hour passed, and she's still waiting for him. And Pava in this day, last letter he wrote that time he feels sorry. I want to meet him. She opened her eyes and sat down. The sun rays were touching her face. She put her hand on her face and no voice left. I was waiting for him. She got up and walked to the door and opened it. And then she saw a letter. She grabbed it. In the letter, why are you trying to find me? I know you hate me. You never wanted to meet me, but now you are trying to find me. And talk to me. Why do you fall in love with me or do you want to kill me? Tell me. You myself again. After seeing you desperate, I really don't want to come in front of you because you will try to again to kill me. I'm not scared of you, but I don't want to hurt you again. Stay happy. Suddenly Naim entered. She looked at him and the letters. So today is off. Let's go somewhere. Yeah, let's go to the old mansion. He felt. But are you serious? Going to mansion means going to hell. Lime. Nobody can live there. Okay, but if you die, no, we will not. She got up and went inside the bathroom for a shower. Fine, Puff, coming back here still haunts me, but I want to know everything. She was looking at the viewer suddenly. Are you sure this is the place? Yes, this is the place. She stopped and grabbed her bag. That's going nodded, and they both came out of the car. Different kind of scent is there. They entered the mansion, and she looked at the garden of the mansion. Her heart beat formed after seeing the tree which her mother gifted when she walked towards the tree and touched the weather flower, and the flashback came into her mind. Why, and the condition of this garden is so bad. Yeah, because nobody is there to take care of it. But where is the dead body? You killed him there. He pointed at the front of the mansion. She noted he is not dead. Lime. Child Rob is still alive. He left from here. Now shut up and let's go. They started walking towards the door of the mansion. They entered and there was no light. She grabbed her cell phone and turned on the torch, and then they both started walking towards the room. She opened the door of the room which was abandoned. The room changed so much. There was such beautiful room. I think ghost lives here. She cared. I think she walked towards the side table and opened it. She started checking the things and then she found the old photo. She put the photo in front of the sun. So he is dead. I must have outwritten case as she put the pic in her bag and then while look his girlfriend she handed her her pic. She's beautiful but for the pang of jealousy, but she didn't show. Yeah, they were perfect couple. Yeah, she turned her face and started checking the things and then this is another diary. Ram looked at her. So we came here to find this? Of course, yeah. They got up and walked out. They came out of the room after checking everything and after coming here, the flashback started treating her. Her head started spinning. She stopped and grabbed the railing. Ram looked at her. Why not? What happened? Are you okay? My head, let's go. We will come here later. She nodded and they both went out. At home. She was alone and then she decided to read his diary. She grabbed his diary and on the first page a photo of him attached. He was looking so young and beautiful. A smile appeared in the corner of her lips while touching his photo and then she turned the page and the Jungkook started writing. While reading their love story, she tightened her grip around the diary. Her heart was burning when she didn't understand why. The more she read, the more she got jealous. After reading the full diary, she put her diary beside her on the table and lay down. What if I was with him instead of Rue? She started imagining the story of her with him instead of Rue. Why an imagining story with him? Sitting while writing her diary, she looked outside and saw him standing while holding the flower in her right hand. One smile and got off the window. She ran to outside to him. She came here shyly and he gave her flower. She smiled and suddenly she heard the sound of the horn. She looked at him and kissed his cheek and he smiled and ran out. When his mom reached family, they lived in an old mansion. Our family hated him because they wanted her to get married to a rich man. Yanku was repaired, they don't like her. Him. She entered the mansion from the back door and saw her family coming into the mansion. She happily greeted them and they ate the lunch together. When we are going on a trip, do you want to join us? They asked. No, Dad, I want because I want to prepare my exam. Okay. A week later. Take care of yourself, she said while dressing her cheek. She nodded and her whole family sat down in the car. She waved at them and within a few minutes they disappeared from her sight. She happily turned and ran into the mansion. She entered the room and called him. In an hour he arrived. She saw him outside the mansion and then to look at the maid. They all smiled and she ran out. She came out and hugged him while wrapping her legs around him. He held her family and kissed her head. Now we are free. He smiled and again hugged him. While she broke and looked at him that spark. She nodded and they started walking. Hand in hand, Van and Jungkook strode through the picturesque landscape, basking in the beauty of the surrounding and each other's company. The air was filled with joy, and as they walked, their arms intertwined and their heart beating as one. Earth smiled radiant, and they began walking towards his room. Their footsteps in sign, their love growing with each passion moment. The world around them melted away, leaving only the two of them lost in their own bubble of happiness. As one stepped into Jungkook's machine, she was taken aback by the breathtaking sight before her. Her paper flowers arranged and perfectly bloomed filled the room with their sweet fragrance. She walked towards them and her finger gently touched them. They were also my mother's favorite flowers. She gifted them in the garden before she passed away. Warren sighed, swayed with the emotion as she admired the beautiful garden. This is so beautiful, she whispered at the store landing, and through the lush garden the sky suddenly darkened and a thunder that boomed outside. As the rain fell around them, Jungkook grasped her Nancy's eye, locked on her and pulled her close without a word. They began to dance, swirling and end with the vibrant flower and lush greenery. The mentioned grand garden looked so beautiful, seemed to sway in rhythm with their movements. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers and the sound of raindrops hitting the petals. Time stood still as they lost themselves in the magic of the moment. In a sudden sweeping gesture, Janku uttered their dance and his gaze freezing into one's eyes. "Bury me," whispered his voice, trembling with emotions. One eyes hidden in surprise, our lips parted in a silent gasp. "What?" she asked. "I love you so much," she explained, her voice muffled against her shoulder. Janku laughed her through the garden as he swept her off her, pretending to ring her around in a circle, their love swirling out of control like the raindrops around them in this world out of happiness. A week had flown by and one's family had finally returned. She greeted them with a warmth and her eyes sparkling with excitement as they sat alone to the couches. Her brother noticed the radiant glow on face. "So, and you are looking so happy, but I want someone wants to meet you." "Who?" They turned their lips and speaking with a dramatic flourish. One stood up, gasping the dog no and paused for a minute. The room was filling with expectation and one heart filled with love and excitement. "What is he doing here?" "He came up for marriage." "For what?" He seriously said this. "For marriage." "Hi," he awkwardly said while looking at her family. "Go and tell him to go if you want to see him alive." "But do you mean we rejected him because you don't like him?" "I'm not asking you, but just telling you that you're I was the god and slapped in the whole world. You found this man." Chang grabbed him and helped her to stand. "Are you okay?" She looked at him between as he turned to face his brother, but her brother punched him. She tried to stop him, but he also punched her. Pushed her. Her father and mother were looking at them. Throw him out of the mansion. One cried and they all dragged him out of the mansion. She was stopping them, but they grabbed her hands and her and threw her out of the and threw him out of the mansion. They locked her and snatched her cell phone, and then she started writing letters. Her mother immediately put them to Jungkook. She cared so much for him, and also one day they planned to escape. She grabbed her stuff and her maid helped her to get out of the mansion. She came out and saw him. She walked towards him and suddenly the dog started barking, and the guards came and they ran and never came back. In her story, they survived, but in Jungkook's story, other two died. One imagined a story where they ran together and got married, but this is she wanted to do in reality. She closed her eyes while sleeping. The next day, she opened her eyes because Melissa came to meet her. She sat her in front of her. "Why today I have plans to visit your favorite cafe." Melissa said. They came here and sat down on the chairs. The beautiful view calmed her down. She was happy after so many days, and suddenly she saw him walking. Her eyes widen and she got up. "Why and where are you?" Jungkook, listen to me. People started looking at her as she ran behind. Someone was shouting. Melissa was behind her to stop her. Jungkook grabbed her. She grabbed at my hand and he returned her reflection. But I'm sorry, he was not Jungkook. She said he looked it out. I'm not. Okay, let's go to the doctor. Don't. Doctor doesn't do anything. Melissa had decided. And look at him. You are getting crazy. I want to meet him. I killed him. The tears started falling. But he's alive. But one day you will meet him. Don't cry. A week had passed since she received his left turtle and the silence was deafening. Typically, she would restart her every Saturday, but this week nothing. The absence of his words made her wonder if he had forgotten her. She couldn't shake off the feeling of abandonment. What's happening to me? It was as if it had vanished into thin air. She couldn't understand why he had become so important to her. Just 5 years ago, she had felt instant-hearted towards him, but time had worked its magic, and her feeling towards him could change into a love. She had was driving into crazy feelings. She opened her eyes because of the car. She picked up the cowl and on the car. Yes, Sophia boss ordered to come. Okay, boss. She walked out and started while walking. She was busy in an invention, but suddenly she saw him standing in front of a house. She stopped and looked at him. They both were looking at each other. She turned her face and started walking. I'm again hallucinating. She thought that he was not him, but he was him. At night, she was coming back home while walking on the same path. She stopped and looked at the house. This is not here. She thought that and started walking towards her house. 2 days later, that house, and he keeps coming in her mind. I should go to that house. He got up and went out. She came in and stood in front of that house. She rang the bell and no one came to open the door. She kept ringing the bell and after a few minutes later someone opened the door and it was him. They both got frozen in their tracks while staring at each other's eyes. She had her hand towards him and touched his face. So you are bigger. I found you. He smiled but he was looking at her silently. She entered the house and he closed the door behind her. She was looking at him and he was looking on the floor. Can you see me? Yes. How they operated my eyes. She nodded while humming. Nice, she said. You are not happy to see me again. Do you hate me because I stabbed you? I thought you hated me. That's why I always hide myself from you. You say so much. He nodded. I am always like this, but because of that incident, your life turned gas dark. I know. Why do you start searching on me? Actually, I read the letter of your lover. After searching everything, I realized that you were not a bad guy. People made you a villain. I'm happy that I found you. She smiled, and he also smiled. As the days turned into weeks, Wine and Jungkook meeting became a regular occurrence, and she started growing feelings for and hesitated to confess her, hoping he would be the first to express his feelings. However, Jungkook ever suggested he only saw her as a friend, leaving Wine in a state of be resident and informed warmth. Wine decided to introduce him to her friends and who were already aware of his past and his complicated history with Wine, but Jungkook's nervousness was palpable as he met them, his eyes darting between Wine and her friends, seeking repentance. But Jungkook continued to grow, but she remained silent, waiting for him to make the first move. 3 months later, "Wine, where are you headed?" Melissa asked, noticing her friend asking her belongings. Wine turned to her with a mix of lightness and determination. "My boss has transferred me to another city. I'm leaving today." Melissa eyes pretending surprise. "So you're leaving them?" Majuka had a hint of a smile on her face. "No, it's better this. If it doesn't want us to be together, then so be it." With a fun farewell, Wine loaded her bags into the car and a emotional goodbye and drove off. Janko arrived at Vine's house expecting to see Ava's instant power. Melissa approached her.
His eyes were searching for answer. Where is Vine? Melissa's question touched some. She's gone. Her friend, her boss transferred her. Younger guest dropped his voice barely a word above a whisper. Then why did she leave me? Melissa recognized the sorrow in his eyes. She asked him point blank, "Do you love her?" Jungkook's hesitation was a brief, but he said yes, and then he ran towards her.
As Janko arrived at the train station, he spotted Vine sitting on a bench waiting for her departure. He called out her name, and she returned to get him. Their eyes locked and hands stubborn heart with heart racing. Jungkook walked towards her, and his footsteps one poured out to Fiji. I love you once I had bitten in shock. Words caught in her throat. She was too stunned to speak. Jungkook's face was touched as he asked, "You like me once?" It was almost
interacted and Jungkook. 6 months later, after their wedding, Jungkook and Ryan laid on beside my side on their bed. About this specially watching, they watched their wedding video, revealing the joy and happiness. But while Ryan was enclosed in the footage, Jungkook's eyes were fixed on her. He couldn't help but think about her. That she wanted to raise him from her life. A gentle smile spread across his face, and he realized how far they had come. He returned to her, his eyes filled with adoration and whispered, "I am so grateful I found the courage to reach out to you." And returned to him, her eyes sparkling with love. She turned off the video and closed her eyes. He was still staring at her. "My life was not like that you found. It's true that they destroyed my love, but you was with them. She never tried to save me, but you saved me. She left me dying. You saved me from darkness at that day when you left. You, oh, told that man to help me. I follow you everywhere, but never show you myself because I was still. Now you are with me, so I am happy. I have got that life I wished for."